everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer and today is the best and worst of summer 2022. When I say best and worst, they're my best and worst. You know, everybody has a different opinion on these things. But this is a recap of what I think really worked for me this season and the products that didn't quite hit the mark. I tried to be pretty careful in the groups that I put them in. There's lots of products that came out that I would just kind of consider in the middle, that they're good, but they're not the best of and they're not the worst of. And again, these are all my opinions. So yes, summer just started here in the US, June 21st, but we're already at the end of the summer releases. Now that we're in July, fall products will be dropping very soon, if not already. In fact, some have. So let's start with the best. Let's start with the things that I really thought were phenomenal this summer. And I will say this was a very bronze heavy summer. Lots of bronzers, lots of cream bronzers, lots of powder brown, just lots of bronzers, which is great. I think that's good. For those of you who don't watch me regularly, I'm 50 years old and I have dry skin. So cream bronzers are great. They're fantastic. And there was a lot of really good ones that came out. I mean, like really good. I'm not including good again today. It's just best of. Let's start with Chanel. So the first thing that came out, the Le Beiges, there's a bunch of Le Beiges. The Le Beiges cream bronzer, this is in medium. This is what I have on my face today. As you can see, it's not particularly deep. I have the original one, the Tan de Chanel, which they don't call Tan de Chanel anymore. Now they call it a Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. But that was originally like a much lighter shade. Now they just call it light. This is the medium shade. This stuff works extremely well. The new formula does have coconut oil in it, so if you don't like coconut oil or are allergic to coconut oil, just be aware of that. Very easy to blend on the skin. It feels like silk, blends right in, gives a beautiful bronze. It's just stunning. And honestly, it's like waterproof. It doesn't go anywhere. You can sweat in this, do anything in this. It's fantastic. The other one that I really like that is, I would say, best of, but it's still a 1A to the Chanel, is the NARS Laguna. I have it in Laguna 1 and Laguna 2. Both extremely good, very creamy, go into the skin just like the Chanel. I just like the Chanel just a little bit more. So if I'm just saying best of, it's Chanel, but you know, right there, really close to it, is the NARS Laguna 1 and Laguna 2. The other bronzer that came out from Chanel, and again, this is still Le Beiges, is the powder. And this is in medium. I have it in medium and I have it in deep. I've worn the deep on my face and on my eyelids, and it looks really, really good. It's a little too deep for my skin tone. Today I have on the medium. The medium is perfect. I have picked up the light. In fact, I have to go pick it up today. I've ordered it. It's at my local Nordstrom, so I have to pick it up. So I will have some videos coming out wearing that. I did try it when I was in Italy, and it was too light for me, frankly. It just didn't do much. The medium, I think, is perfect. However, the more I thought about it, and the more I came to really love this formula and recognizing that it was a limited edition, I was like, pick up the light, because in the winter, believe it or not, I do have some pigmentation to my skin in the summer. So I'm going to get the light. I've ordered it. It's coming. Let's stick with Chanel, actually, and go through the other things from Chanel that were best of. This is I'm sure no shock to anyone I'm mentioning this. This is Le Beiges Touch. This is phenomenal. This is what I have on my skin today. It gives great coverage, just enough for me, not too much. Looks beautiful on, very comfortable, lasts all day, doesn't have a scent. I have nothing. I can't think of anything bad. Nothing bad, I guess, is that it's small. I think it's 0.7 ounces. There's not a lot of product in here, and I'll probably go through it relatively quickly. But I can travel with it, which is kind of nice. And it looks really great on. I think it looks excellent on my skin. I really, really like the finish. I did a video with it compared to Chanel No. 1. They're extremely close. I mean, extremely close in finish. The one thing I'd say about the Chanel No. 1 is it does have a scent. This one does not. So I think for a lot of people, that's the deciding factor. Continue with Chanel, and like I said, Chanel just knocked it out of the park for their summer. Le Beiges again. This is the Le Beiges blush, the Tint blush, and I really like these. I gotta say, I know there's a little bit more involved with these because you have to break up the little bubbles just like you do with the Touch or the Tint foundation. But I think the look that it gives and the way that it's really not that hard to put it on, to be honest. You just break up the bubbles a little bit. You can just do it with your fingers and then put it on your face, or you can put it on the back of your hand or a palette. I don't find it difficult. For me, it's not an issue. And I just think it looks phenomenally good on. I really do. Very skin-like almost, like somehow you're just flushing it, even though no one, at least I don't flush that color, but it does really look beautiful on. I think it's great for older skin. I think it's great for younger skin. I just think it's a really good product and I really, really like it. So I have 3 of the shades. I will probably pick up Intense Apricot. I've been thinking about getting that for a while, so I will probably get that. But I think Chanel did a phenomenal job with all of those products. Their nail colors, the white one is really good. I didn't have time to do my nails, but the white I really like. Forgot the name of it, but it's something Blanc or something like that. But anyway, I really like that shade. I think it's very, very pretty. The other Chanel thing that I want to mention is the liners. So these liners are the Precision Eye Definers. They're not the same as the waterproof liners that look like this. This type of liner is what's going to come out for fall, and it's like a blue charcoal color, I think. And I will definitely get more than one because when these are limited edition, and I bet it is, they're gone when they're gone. So I'll get 2 of these because I love these things. But anyway, these liners are exceptionally good. I'm wearing this one today. And the staying power is amazing. They stay on forever, just like the waterproof ones, like the gel ones. And the shades are just stunning. There's Black Jade, which is like one of my favorites. It's like this very deep forest green. There's Blue Jean, which is like one of my favorites from back in the day. Blue Jean used to be a really popular color when I worked for Chanel, which was 30 years ago. Anyway, so there's really great shades. And I did a TikTok thing on it. I'm trying to do more on TikTok. It's taking me a while. Instagram, like the shades are beautiful and the liners are great and they stay on forever. And I honestly think I'm so glad that Chanel brought them back. They didn't really make a big announcement about it or talk a lot about it, but absolutely love them. And that's the last Chanel thing. But I would say in reference to the Le Beiges and the Tint versus the Touch, I have talked to folks at Chanel and they have said, at least for now, that it is in addition. So that it's not replacing the Tint, it's an additional product. I don't know if that's absolutely the case, but that is what I've been told up to now. So I've heard from some of you that, have talked to people that said, yeah, they said they were replacing it. I have not heard that from anyone that I've talked to at Chanel. Everyone I've talked to at Chanel says it's an additional product, but who knows? Who knows? It may be replacing it. I mean, stranger things have happened. All right, so let's move to Dior. Dior did its usual Dior thing and annoyed me this summer with the confusion over Riviera and Bayardere basically being reversed if you bought them early. And I got them early and the names were reversed. When I say reversed, Bayardere is actually Riviera is actually Bayardere. It's very, very irritating. And they did the same thing with the highlighters. The highlighters are they're not the right names on the back of the highlighter. So it's a whole big thing. But even though that's true, and I do find it annoying, I will say that the Dior products that came out were phenomenally good. And the Riviera and Bayardere are both stunningly beautiful. I've done videos on them. I'll make sure that at least one of them is linked as we're talking about this. They are truly stunning. Like Riviera and Bayardere are probably some of my favorites. The velvet quints that came out, there's 5 velvet quints, and I did a video for each one. My favorite is the blue, but they're all beautiful. The velvet nature texture, the way they came up with that formula, it's exemplary, looks amazing on the eye. Absolutely loved all of them. And the one that recently came out, which is Wild Raffia, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes in addition to something else that I'll tell you in a minute, is a stunning neutral palette. And the shade that I picked from this today is this shade here and a little bit of this shade. So I went with a warmer part of the palette, but It is beautiful. It wears like all the rest of them, and it's absolutely stunning. It is now available in the US and the UK on the Dior site. Hopefully it'll come to more retailers soon. And there's a new one called Silk Earth that I've seen available in the UK. It's not available in the US. It gives me hope that it will be at some point, since Wild Raffia wasn't here and now it is. So Dior hit it out of the park with all their eyeshadows this year. I have to say, this summer, every single one of them, absolutely every single one of them was stunning and beautiful. And I've been reaching for them, and I travel with them and absolutely love them. The next Dior product are the liners. They came up with these waterproof liquid liners, which are like felt tip pens. These really work. You know, you can keep putting these on over powder. They don't get like gunked up. They don't stop working. They're beautiful. The only thing I'd say about these is the color names are weird. Like there's this one, what is it called? Something Rust. I can't remember the name of it, but it's something Rust. And it doesn't look rusty at all. It looks like a totally different, like it looks like a burgundy almost. So they're all like that though. The names don't really match the colors, but you know, once you get over that, find the color story you like and get it, and you know, they're gorgeous and they stay on all day. They don't come off. Yeah, these are fantastic. These are really, really excellent. And I did a Instagram where I'm continuing the like swatch thing. I did blushes. I did Dior blushes on my face. I did these liners. I'll be doing lip liners soon, so that you guys can really see the colors of things, because it's really hard to tell when you're looking online. Last but not least, in the Dior line, I want to mention something that I didn't think I was gonna like. And this is the Dior Show Pump and Volume Mascara. And I've been wearing this mascara actually for the last couple weeks. And the reason I didn't think I was gonna like it is this brush is a very prickly brush. And you know how I tend to like stick myself in the eye with these types of things and poke myself. But guys, this mascara really does give a beautiful look to the eye. Seriously, like it pumps up your lashes. It makes them look long and voluminous. I didn't wear a lot of mascara today because my eyes are irritated. I've been having that happen more and more, like my eyelids. I don't know what it is, but anyway, but it's not the mascara, because I tried different mascaras and that's not it. But anyway, this mascara is really good. You have to be careful because you will poke yourself. It's prickly, but if you're careful with it, if you have time to do your lashes, this is an excellent mascara and I really like it. And again, I was really surprised. Really surprised. Okay, so Suku. The Suku pre-summer and summer collections were both amazing. I'm not going to go through the whole collections with you here. I've done videos on them. I'll link a video up. The pre-summer collection is my favorite. Probably my favorite Suku ever. It's this sea glass collection, and this quad in particular I absolutely love. There's also glosses that came with this, one that has like a green and one that has a purple. The green one I think is amazing. Yeah, I loved the sea glass collection. I really, really loved that Suku did that, and the shades are stunning on the eye, and they're much more wearable than they look. Suku always does that. Like, you look at a Suku quad and you're kind of like, eh, when it goes on the eye, it looks beautiful. I also picked up the summer collection, and the summer collection was also stunning. Their eyeshadow quads are more like warm leaning. They look more like the Riviera and Bayard from Dior, actually. But the standout for me in that one was the blush, the melting blush, this one here. This is what I have on my face right now. And the shade number is 102. And it's because it's the melting blushes, they have a sheen to them. You can see I don't have any highlighter on. It's just a sheen from the blush. And it's just this really pretty, subtle shade. It's almost like, I wish I could, it's very subtle, but it's just a stunning, stunning shade that I've never seen anywhere. This is it here. It's just like a little bit of warmth, almost like a bronzer, but not. And I just love the shade. I love the color. I love the feel of it. The formula is amazing for the melting blushes. Suku will be coming out with a fall collection, and I've seen some pictures again. Fall's right around the corner. And I will be picking up the melting blushes, absolutely, because the formula is just outstanding. We've got a few other odds and ends for best of. Westman Atelier. You knew I was going to mention this. This is what I have on my face right now. This is the creme. I just sort of dusted it kind of all over the face. This powder is the first powder where I've actually been like, wow, that's impressive. I use the pink bubble generally under my eyes. I did a video on it. It's phenomenally good. Those of you out there who have drier skin, who feel like you can't use powder, try that. That's all I have to say. It's phenomenally good, just phenomenally good. The Esom double-ended pencils. I have this one on today, and the shade I have on today is the nude, I think. Yep, I have the nude pencil, but I have the deeper one on. And these pencils are really, really good. Nobody talks about these, but the thing about the Esom pencils is they're almost like the Sisley ones, but a little bit more waxy, but not too much, so that they really stay on, they last on your lips. I really, really like them. I have them in every shade. Absolutely loving those. And today what I have on with that is the Hermes lip oil. Now, I have it in two shades. I have it in beige Sapotil and then the rose something. I forgot the rose one. Pitake or something like that. But anyway, love this oil. Love the scents that come with them. I did not want to like them. When I saw them, I was like, I love them. I have two of them. I actually am planning on buying more. I was going to buy more as part of the Bergdorf sale because there was like a whole bunch of stuff there. And then there was a Selfridges. Anyway, I've been trying to hold off until fall to like buy a lot more stuff, because if you've watched my channel for a while, you know at the beginning of spring, beginning of summer, there was summer collection. There was the Sephora sale, and I bought like a ton of stuff. And I bought the Le Beiges and all the Dior and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I can hold off till I get the fall collections to pick up more Hermes lip oil. So I haven't, but they are phenomenally good. I like the two that I have. The other ones look fantastic, and I do want to pick them up. Chantecaille. Chantecaille came out with a couple of products, and I am still using the anti-aging tint, the one that's in the jar. I really like that product. It works really well for me. Kind of gives like a really nice just glow. What I'm trying to discern right now is how often will I actually use it? Because you have to take it out of the jar and put it on your face. And I can't really use it for an all over because I'm too pale for that. If you were a medium skin tone, I think that you could do that absolutely. You could just take that, put it all over your face and just get a gorgeous glow, and it would even everything out and look stunning. On me, if I do that, it doesn't match my neck because it is, you know, it is quite a bit deeper than my skin tone because I'm so pale. So I used it more as like a bronzer contour kind of thing. So I have to be more careful where I place it. And that's the only thing. But I actually do love the product. It does smooth out your skin. It does give a gorgeous glow, and I really do like it. It's just a question of how often I'll use it. So I want to keep using it a little bit more before I make a determination on whether I think it's the best. What I absolutely know is the best is this Ray, this shade. And I know that it's technically a cheek and eye shade. I can't really use it as a cheek shade. It's too much for my cheeks because, again, pale. But for someone with a medium skin tone, I'm sure it's stunning, and or deeper. But that's the shade. You can see, like, for me, it's too much. I can kind of use it as like a highlighter. I mean, as a cheek, like highlighting cheek product. But it's still a little too deep. I have to be very careful with it. On the eyes, however, it's phenomenal. I have it on my eyes today as the transition. And yeah, this is my favorite one and done. I've been wearing it everywhere, all the time. Okay, last but not least of favorites is a brand new product. This is the ABH Nouveau palette. I have to tell you guys, this is really, really good. This is extremely good. The colors are beautiful. The formula is amazing. It wears all day. I wore it on my trip. I brought it with me on my recent trip to DC. Wore it for my meetings. I love this palette. I really like the color story. I really, really like the formula. I think it's stunning. And if that's what ABH is going to be coming out with from now on, then I'm going to be excited about ABH because that looks beautiful. Okay, now let's move to worst of. Again, just my opinion, and this is for summer only, so it doesn't include the spring. Okay, so the first thing is, and I know people are gonna like disagree with me heavily here, which is fine. These are the Givenchy liquid balms, and they came in a bunch of different formulas. There's ones that change the way they look based on your skin chemistry or something. And I think that I have one of them. That's the pink irresistible, pretty sure. I think it's that one. I don't even know. And I'll tell you why I don't even know. Because I don't use them. They look really pretty in the bottle, and the way that Givenchy did the packaging and everything is incredibly cool. I do like that. But when I use them, there's this tingle to them that I don't like, and it's that lip plumping thing that I just don't like. So I don't reach for them, and I don't wear them because of that. I would say that I got more used to it, like as I wore them, but I still have like other glosses that I like. So these just sit in my drawer. And yeah, I don't know if I'll just give them to somebody or keep them for like, I don't know, for other purposes. I'm not sure. I don't love them. And you know, they're not inexpensive, and I feel like I should love them, but I don't. So I just don't use them. Second is the lip products by Dior. These are the lip tints. And I'll tell you, I actually like these in regards to like their shade. I'll show you the shades of them. I have like the T one and I forgot the other one. But here's the thing. I think the shades are pretty, and I actually think when they first go on, they look nice. But I cannot use these without some kind of plump, like moisturizer plumper kind of thing on my lips first. Because if I don't, when these dry down, they make my lips look so much drier than they are. My lips are exceedingly dry, don't get me wrong, but these just make them look worse. So my thing is, I like them if I go through the right prep steps. So I put on the Emile Cordon lip balm, and I wait 5 to 10 minutes, and then I put these on. Then it's fine. But if I don't, if I just try to put these on my lips without prepping them, it looks terrible. So I have to say, like, it's one of my worst because I don't want to have to prep for something every time I use it. And if I do, if it's a lip product, I can't just put it in my bag. And I can't just put lip balm on and then just put these on right over the lip balm, because then it kind of messes with the formula. So, and they don't dry down. So anyway, I have to put these on my worst, even though I like the colors, and I like the fact that they're not transferable, especially with masks and stuff, but my lips are just too dry just to use them by themselves. Okay, next is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. The enhancer in light, I love. I think it's great. I don't think it's the best of, because I just don't use it that often, because I got the light shade and it's so light on me that really you can only use it as an enhancer. Like, if that's all it's really, I can't use it as a contour or bronzer or anything like that. It just slightly enhances my face. I think I actually will use it more in the winter. I do want to try to get it in like the light medium to see how that works, but I'll tell you, since I already have the Laguna and I already have the Chanel, I feel like I don't need it. So that's why I'm just kind of like, it's okay, because I have the other ones that I absolutely love. But this powder, I just cannot get the hang of. I have seen other people say how much they like it, and you've got this, you know, the deep one here, and then this sort of highlighting one here, or bronzer here, and then the highlight here, and you swirl it together and put it all over your face. I've tried that. It doesn't look good on me. It just makes my skin look dry. So it just doesn't work for me. I've also tried using it just like right in here, just as like a bronzing effect, highlighting kind of thing. And again, the powder just doesn't look good on me. So I do have very dry skin. Maybe this works really, really well on someone who has average normal skin or oily skin. But for dry skin, I can't recommend it. Okay, next is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Multi Glow Beautifying All Over Glow Highlight. Here's the thing. I love the way this looks. Like the tufting and everything. I love the way it looks. But I don't like the highlighter. There's something in it that is just like too chunky glittery for me. I don't know. I don't like it. And I'm not sure where it's coming from. Like, I don't know what part of it is coming from, but there's some part of it. And I don't like it. And yeah, it's just like too glittery for my face, but I still love the way it looks. Like, I love the compact and I love the tufting and I love the way it looks, but I don't want to use it on my face because every time I use it on my face, it makes me look, it doesn't look right. It's just too highlighty, too glittery, too like chunky. Like, I don't like it. And last but not least, here's another one I think there's going to be a differing opinion on, and that's always good because it's good to get everybody's perspective. This is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette, and the first one I really, really like, and I don't use it enough, but I like the color story and I like the way it works. There's something about the colors in here that just do not work for me, and I couldn't tell you why. Like, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I just don't like it. The formula is not bad. It's in fact, from what I can see, the same as the first one, and you know, easily to swatch stuff. And yeah, I just don't like the color story, I guess. And I've tried using it like different. I just don't like it. So, you know, sometimes that's what it is, guys. Like, sometimes something is just not good on you. Like, I have a certain kind of undertone to my skin. There's certain colors that don't look great on me. I just don't like this particular color story. The formula is good. Patrick Ta, I like quite a bit. So I'm probably going to gift this one because there's no point in this sitting in my drawer. Okay, guys, that's it. That is my wrap up for best and worst of summer 2022. I will do like a half year thing, I think, if I get enough time to do it. Kind of put together my best of, you know, the best of and the best of, I mean, best of spring, the best of summer, and just like do like a top 10 kind of thing so I can give you the best. But I'll definitely have one at the end of the year that'll wrap everything up. And then of course I'll have best of fall and best of winter. So I'd love to hear what you guys think is best of, anything that I missed, anything that I didn't try out. And thanks so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you in another video really soon.